Earth to Tidal Tribe. Earth to Tidal Tribe. Did we all survive the emotional roller coaster and having to actually sit in our feelings and work through our emotions last night during the full moon in Cancer? I hope so. I hope there weren't too many harsh words spoken or tears shed. I shed a couple, but I worked through it. Hopefully, if you were in that kind of headspace, you excused yourself and spent some needed time alone to process your feelings instead of taking them out on somebody. Um, but we worked through them, and like the good little Cancer I am, I'm much better today. I even managed to keep it together at the post office over a shipping incident that is messing up my wintertime video recordings. Ugh. Okay, so this is what's happened. My background for winter, I did like a winter instead of a Christmas so that I could get more longevity out of it because I'm trying to be a good steward of my money. So it's a winter scene that I can use for Christmas and through January, and um, then I can deal with Valentine's closer to February. But so I ordered this backdrop, right? And it's like um, pine trees, snow covered pine trees with twinkling lights. And I had all this set up in my head how it was going to look. And it was going to be so cute and festive. And whenever I ordered it, they said they don't ship to a P.O. box. So I had to put my residential address on there. Well, we don't get residential mail delivered here. We're a very, very small town. There's like 3,000 people here, and everything gets taken to the post office. So um, they said that they won't ship to a post office. So I thought, okay, well, UPS or FedEx or whoever's going to deliver it, in this case it was DHL, will drop it off at my home. Great. It gets here. Well, did you know that those shipping companies will sell your packages to the United States Postal Service and have them deliver it for them because it's cheaper for them to do it that way than it is for their drivers to be out delivering? So what had happened was I put my residential address on there because they wouldn't accept the P.O. box number. So when DHL came to Eunice, they dumped everything at the post office, and the post office doesn't deliver residentially here. So my package got sent back. It took 2 weeks to get here. So I know where it's at. It's somewhere in New Jersey or New York or New Jersey, one or the other, but I don't know that it's going to get back this way before Christmas. So um even though we are in an emotional uh full moon, disseminating moon in Cancer, I kept it together at the post office, y'all. You would be so proud of me. Um, okay, so here's where we're at in our lunacy. We're in the waning gibbous moon phase in Cancer. And I get asked a lot what waning and waxing means. So we're going to go over the differences real quick. And I have a handy dandy little chart right here. See if I can get this on the screen. Okay, so we start here with the new moon. There is no moon, right? So the definition to wax is to put on, and the definition to wane is to go away. So you remember Mr. Miyagi in Karate Kid, wax on, wax off? It really is wax on, wane off. But so it starts with the new moon and it builds momentum, right? Some of the moon starts to shine. That's waxing. It's putting on the light. Then you go to the first quarter moon, which is half lit. Then you have the waxing gibbous moon, which even more is being exposed, even more is being illuminated. Then we have the full moon like last night. So now the illumination is going to be going away. It's going to be waning. So now we're in the waning gibbous moon, which means quite a bit of it is still showing, but there's a part of it that is now being hidden. Then we get to the third quarter moon where it's half and half, but it's the opposite half of this one because it's rotated, right? Then we get to the waning crescent moon where there's just a little bit still illuminated, but most of it is now dark. And then that brings us back full circle to the new moon. So waxing means that the illumination is coming on. Waning means that it's going away. We had the full moon last night, so now it's going to get a little bit darker each day until we hit that new moon again. So we are in the waning gibbous moon phase, still in Cancer. And we're going to be in Cancer until, I think it's the 17th. Yes, the 17th, and it transitions into Leo. During the full moon, hopefully we saw all of the intentions that we made during the last lunar cycle come to fruition. If not, it's not yet. Don't say you failed. You've not failed at making your intentions manifested. It just hasn't happened yet. Maybe this next month. But how many of us checked off an item on your intentions list? Leave a comment below and let us know what your goal or intention was that you successfully manifested, and I'll leave you mine. Personally, out of like 6 things on my list, I got 3-ish done. Like 3 and part of 1. And I'm okay with that. I'll carry those over into the next setting of intentions period, and then I'll add a couple of more items to the list. Not that big of a deal. I don't put a lot of pressure on myself. These are goals that I want to manifest into my life. But it's not the end all if I don't get them accomplished. It's okay. Who knows what's going to come up during the month, right? This is a crazy busy time of year for most of us. So during this new lunar phase, the waning gibbous phase, remember illumination is going away. We'll still be in Cancer until the early evening hours of the 17th when it will transition into Leo. And this is a time of thankfulness and gratefulness to your guiding spirit for all that you've accomplished. It's a time of rest and recuperation from busting ass in December trying to get it all done. Some might be saying, rest? We can't rest. There's 9 days till Christmas. There's no resting right now. There's no resting in Christmas. Like, there's no crying in baseball. Which is true, especially if you work in retail or have a holiday seasonal job or have little kids. You're right. But please rest when you can. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You're of no use to your loved ones or anyone if you're running on E. You have got to keep some gas in your tank to keep going. And it's also time to kick some things to the curb, y'all. I'm hearing certain bills need to be eliminated from your budget, like maybe a music subscription that you're not using. Check all of your app subscriptions and see where you're spending money that you're not using those apps. I bet some of us are spending upwards of $40 a month on streaming services that we don't even use anymore. And that $40 a month over the course of 12 months, that's a lot of money, yo. Also, I feel like there's maybe a fair weather friend energy here that we need to release. Now's a good time for that. I promise, if you stop texting or calling to check on them, they're not going to call and check on you during the holidays. And that's going to be your confirmation to let that relationship go. Um, Even something as simple as cleaning out your junk drawer, y'all. That would be for your highest and best good. It's not high energy. Um, you can still rest while you're sitting there with that junk drawer, throwing away rubber bands and paper clips and old keys and batteries that don't work anymore. Why do we put old batteries back in that drawer? Why do we do that? We're not going to use those batteries, and you're not supposed to mix them anyways with new ones. I don't know why we do that, but we do. Okay, so I pulled some crystals tonight for relaxation because I want you to rest and relax. So, first I've got amethyst out here. Amethyst helps manage mood swings and calms the nerves. As a tranquil healer, it aids in balance and peace. And yes, this is a herbal smoking apparatus, and this will also help with your stress and anxiety and help you relax. Isn't that pretty though? Let's see if I can get closer. So we've got amethyst out here. Next, I have some black tourmaline. Put some light on it. There we go. Okay, so black tourmaline relieves fear, anxiety, and negative thought patterns. It also helps with electromagnetic fields. I keep this piece over by where I charge my phones and tablet. Next, I've got some rose quartz here, which eases emotional strain and provides a feeling of love and compassion. So there's the rose quartz for you. I have some green aventurine here. See if I can get that to sparkle for you. Let me try this. I don't know if that's going to sparkle or not. Anyways, it is sparkly. There's some. Green aventurine helps calm the mind. So if you're having issues with like your mind racing and I've got to get this done and this child needs 18 cupcakes for school tomorrow and this child's in the school play and needs a yellow sweatshirt. Where are you going to find a yellow sweatshirt? I don't know where I came up with that. By Friday, and you have all of these activities swimming around in your head, use a piece of green aventurine. It will help calm your mind. Put it in your pocket. Some women put them in their bras. Put it in your purse. Keep it in your car. And when you feel those thoughts racing, you can just work it between your fingers and it will bring you back to center and help calm your mind. Then we've got sunstone out here. Yeah, there's the... Yay! At least the sparkles are showing up in this one. So here's sunstone for you. Sunstone nurtures the autonomic nervous system. So it's going to be good for calming you down from head to toe through your central nervous system. Then we've got some lapis lazuli. People get this and sodalite confused a lot. Sodalite does not have gold flecks in it, but this does. Lapis lazuli has gold flecks in it. See if you can see the gold in it. And this enhances mental clarity. So whenever you are in traffic and you're not wanting to backtrack, and it's going to give you a clear vision of where you need to go from point A to point B, and the stops along the way so that you're not backtracking back and forth all over town. Mental clarity. We've got selenite out here. Selenite cleanses the aura, which is going to help you rest and be in control and be a calming force for your loved ones. Because, you know, our loved ones feed off of our energy. Even our animals feed off of our energy. So if you want a smooth, calm holiday season, do your best to participate in being smooth and calm. I have moonstone out here, which promotes personal reflection. See if I can get that to flash for you. Personal reflection and feminine energy. It's associated with intuition and lunar phases. And it brings in new hopes and dreams. I'm going to see if I can get that to flash its blue. There it is. Isn't that pretty, y'all? See if I can get this side too. Oh, that's so pretty how it flashes that. So, so pretty. Thank you, Lord, for making things for us to use that are so beautiful. They're beautifully created. Thank you. I'll lay that down. And then I've got some rings on that I thought would help as well, in case you have some jewelry. Wear it as jewelry to help you get through your day for calming and relaxation. I've got aquamarine here, which is a gentle, soothing crystal, helpful for those who are sensitive. So we've got aquamarine. This one is my Herkimer diamond. I wear this all the time, 24/7 for intuition. This actually has a higher vibration, so this wouldn't be a good one for calming. We've got tanzanite out here, which is a birthstone for Sagittarius. And we're in Sagittarius season, so it's highly appropriate. A unique meditation crystal that clears bad energy and supports emotional healing and inner harmony. And then lastly, I've got my morganite here. And morganite releases anxiety, heals current and past emotional pain, promotes empathy, understanding, love, and compassion. And we all need a little bit of that during the holidays. And extend some grace, y'all. I mean, I know how frantic things get, but show some grace. You know, sometimes we just have to have that gentle reminder of do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. And I feel compelled to remind you to show grace. There may be a situation coming up where you're going to be able to extend that grace to somebody And then maybe the next day it's extended back to you because you paid it forward. You put it out there into the universe, and so it's going to be shown back to you. I have one angel number for tonight, and that is 333, which is a sign of growth, change, and new beginnings. It's associated with expansion and moving forward, embracing change and growth. So if you've been putting something off, Spirit is encouraging you to take action now. Now is the time. When I was writing this, I kept hearing, now is the time, now is the time. It encourages you to be generous, which during this season is a wonderful thing. Remain optimistic and be creative. And this will allow for luck and intuition to come in. So there is your lunacy and your angel numbers and your crystals for calming and relaxation. And don't forget your little bit of green. That always helps with your relaxation too. All right, tribe. I'm going to be back after a bit and we'll do a reading. Peace.